Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay callin' in this bitch. We ain't worry about none, we celebrating.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, PulseNation, boys and girls. Westcott, my boy, co-hosting.
Hey!
How are you doing, my G?
I'm chilling. I'm
Brandon
popping
Whip just hopped in.
You don't know?
Let's go. My G, man. You've been on an absolute tear lately. We were talking about it a little bit before. Congratulations on all the most recent success. 5,000 followers on Twitter. Guys, if you're not already following my man Wes on Twitter, go do yourself a favor. He is dropping facts, knowledge, and great information on there. So kudos, man.
You can't follow me without following ATX. So make sure y'all, return that favor, man. Real talk.
Let's go. Man, how you been, dude? We got a week that's gone by.
Yo, man, you see my hair, dog. You see the haircut.
Yes, sir. Looking good, man. Fresh cut.
God, when I get the haircut, my energy is on 10, bro. It's on 10.
I feel that. I ain't got the haircut. The cap's on. I ain't got the haircut, so I can't show off. You know what I mean? I've been a little bit lazy when it comes to the haircut, man. Not gonna lie. I was looking at doing a haircut like once a week type deal.
Bro, I normally don't even bother. It's just I thought I was going on a trip this week, but I mixed up dates. Yeah, so I went and got a fresh cut, and I was like, "Oh, fudge, it's next week." So, guys, we not streaming next week for PulseNation, but we'll be back the following week. But y'all get us today.
Yes,
tomorrow.
Sir.
Yeah,
absolutely, guys. Exactly. Yeah, Wes is getting a nice little vacay. So y'all heard it here, right here. We got a super chat already on the information from Warrants coming from OGs on stream. Appreciate you, Warrants. How you doing, my G?
We really are OGs. We really are OGs. I be forgetting, dog.
I know nowadays. Yeah, bro.
OG,
now
post-sex OG. Like, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what it comes down to, man. Every single time. Everyone wants to always be an OG, right? Well, guess what, guys? Everyone's an OG. Yes. Congratulations. Y'all are here in the first 30 days. Shit, let's go. 40 days of a brand new blockchain launch. Congratulations.
Crazy.
Congratulations.
Crazy. Come on, man. How often do you find that? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Man, and you got freaking 2 great products, not just meme coins, y'all. You aren't OGs in a meme coin. You're OGs in a layer 1. You're OGs in a DEX. Wow.
And not only that, it's by Richard Hart of all people. I mean, it could have been by some scumbag that rugs or we're in a DEX and a blockchain by a dude with credibility who's done this before, dog.
Proven track record. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about how much you need to be rich, right? What is your definition of being rich? What does it mean to be wealthy? What is true wealth? You know what I mean? We're going to be talking a little bit about that and more. But before we get into it, let's say what's up to the chat, man. Let's say hello to some lovely individuals. Gloria, hello, my love. How are you? Hello to PulseNation. Please deploy the like button on entry, y'all. Simple as that. Go hit the like button. Go subscribe. Go smash the share. Go click it all so that way everyone can get this great information, because sometimes people just need to know. Sometimes people just need to hear it again, right? You know what you need to do, but sometimes you need to hear it again. You just need that reaffirmation, and that's what we're here for, y'all.
No, that's real. Yeah,
reinstill the belief that it's gonna be okay. Y'all are about to be rich as fuck. Okay,
people forget
everything's about to happen.
Yeah, people forget. Sometimes I forget, but I already lost money, bro. I ain't forget that. So I don't do that sell for a loss stuff, bro. I don't do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, my G? Absolutely. We got Seek 5555. Made a lovely little clip there as well. Kaisa, hello, my G. ATX and Westcott, can you explain what the launch of FedNow might do to the crypto market, both long and short term? If this isn't the platform, no worries. Just trying to learn up a bit. Thanks, homies. That is such a great comment. And what a good question, because there are several people wondering this exact concept right here, John. You are not the only one wondering what FedNow could do to the world of the crypto market. And let's talk a little bit about BlackRock, man. I seen you to show up a video about BlackRock. You went and visited the whole building. Yeah, man.
I see that building every night, and when I see it, I get chills, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Because, dude, come on, man. People are fudding it. People are like, oh, well, they're gonna control crypto and blah, blah. Who cares? Right now, get your bag while you still can. We don't know how much longer this is gonna last. Get your mother bag, okay?
Get your bag.
They bring in 9 trillion. If they could pump BTC up to 100K, guess what's coming behind it? You know what I'm saying?
Game over.
I'm excited,
Game
man.
over.
Shout out to BlackRock, the homies.
Shout out to BlackRock, man. That is a buy, rumor, sell the news event. But let's talk a little bit about Fed Now, man. They're gonna have Fed Now. They're gonna be, my way of viewing Fed Now is they're testing the waters to see what they can do for CBDCs. Mm-hmm. So I look at it from the sense of, I'm gonna look at it from a conspiratorial standpoint. I'm going to look at it and say, these people have an alternative agenda, right? They have an ulterior motive. It is not Fed Now to just get some little bit in there. No, they have some ulterior motive, whether that's control your account. I mean, shit. They were talking about it today on the Congress, live Congress meeting with Jay Powell, our man, who's sitting there raising the rates and everything like that. They asked him the same thing about just like an eBay transaction of, now you have to report shit of over $600, where it used to be $20,000. Okay.
Oh my
so they're getting into the pockets. They're trying to see every little bit that they can possibly do to make sure they have full eyes on everything and full control on everything. And they have lost control. You know what the funny part is? They are now trying to regain their control. Okay. Because imagine, they didn't think crypto was going to be around. They didn't think it was going to last. They had no idea that it was going to do as well as it's done. And not only that, so many people have gotten away from the freaking standard banking system. Okay. So crazy. When I look at the Fed Now question, do I think it's going to do anything crazy? No, I really don't. I think they're testing the waters. I think they're really wanting to see how they can get it. I mean, dude, you put a little picture on this earlier with the comments that we were sharing, and I'll share it real fast as well. Yeah. Just real quick here. Boom, boom, and boom. So this is a little comment right here. Just in, Fed Chair Jerome Powell says crypto appears to have staying power as an asset class. He's finally admitting it. They're finally coming to. But that's why they're needing to do Fed Now. That's why they're needing to do CBDCs. That's why, because they realize it's here to stay, man. It is here to stay, regardless of what they want to say.
Bro, if that tweet don't tell you, oh, man, it's about to be that time, okay? Bitcoin is up to $30,000. Shit's getting real, bro. Yeah. Okay. BlackRock's talking that shit. 9 trillion. BTC is 30. You know what comes after BTC? Altcoin season, baby.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the altcoin season had a little weird early jump with Pepe just doing absolute ridiculous numbers out of nowhere. Normally it goes BTC, then Ethereum, then altcoins, but the alt season and they kicked it off before the first thing, but I think that was a fake little bull trap type deal just to get everyone sucked in.
Meme coin hype. Yeah.
Meme coin hype. You already know. And yeah, I mean, based on all that information, quite interesting how it all ended up playing out as well. I mean, if just looking at it right now, yeah, Bitcoin up 29,975, up 15% in the last week.
Bro, this is all starting to feel familiar, dog.
Yep.
I remember when I hit pretty big in the stock market. I remember. I'm like, oh, I'm winning.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man.
Bro, I'm winning. I'm popping. This is it. I know stocks. I'm a G. You know, fucking what's it called? What's it? Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was that dude, right?
Yeah.
And then crash, right? And then what happened? Meme coin. She goes crazy. Okay, this is Pepe. This is the Pepe shit. You know, going through the roof, and then. Now it's like happening all over again because BTC does its thing, and then the altcoins do its thing, and now we start again. Nasdaq went crazy. What, like a week ago or a couple days ago? Yeah. So now
when the Fed paused,
we had the Sheeb, which was Pepe. It's all clockwork, bro. It's just feeling like it's happening again, y'all. I don't know.
Yeah,
Right
and so when you invested in the stock market, right? And you got into that little, because I did the same thing, man. I think a lot of us have a very similar journey coming into crypto.
Yeah.
Right. Many of us start out investing in something, whether it's a 401k or whether it's stocks themselves or whether it's doing the full on S&P and doing the full ETFs and that kind of stuff.
Right.
So when you found and you hit it in the stock market, was that one of your first early investments type deal? And you did very well and got, we'll call it lucky. I don't want to say that word, but
it was a
put
mix
forth the effort to put your money,
Yeah, man. I mean, I've always had a 401k. I've always had savings, but I never really knew how to like invest or like, I didn't have Scott Trade or one of those like, them trading firms or whatever. I just had a family member kind of say, hey, there's this thing called Robinhood. You could get into trading. It's easy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this company. Go on Stock Twits. They talk about companies and what could do this. And he would just put me onto a couple, and I spread a couple dollars out. And one of them things, I mean, not even just one, a few of them hit, and bro, we did well. I did well. He did well. Like everybody did well.
Yeah.
But I remember one of them I didn't sell because I just thought it would keep going. So I watched 5K run to 50K and go back to 5K. And that's when it hit me. I said, bruh, never again. Like I learned a cycle, right? Like I learned that like there's euphoria. You're going to feel it and you're going to think, oh my gosh, this is just going to, bruh, just start looking around, start paying attention. Like
it just needs another 2x. It'll be 100K. Yeah.
After your 10th screenshot of your account, be careful, dog. I'm sending this to everybody. I'm sending this to bitches. Like, look at a nigga popping out here. You don't know. And shit, after that 10th screenshot, bro, don't watch it all go down. Don't watch it all go down. Make sure you take profits. Again, now I know about limit orders. I didn't know this back then. I didn't pay attention to none of that back then.
Right.
So now with this crypto thing, it's like a second coming, a second chance to get it right. You know what I'm saying? But I cashed out a lot, but I remember that one account, like, damn, that was another that could have went right into PulseChain or something, $50,000.
Ooh, that's awesome, man. Yeah. So I did the same, I did I was in all the stocks in the beginning, just early on, just simple little stocks. Give me the little safe bets, the blue chips of stocks. Let's have some fun. And then I started branching out to the Teslas and the Apple. And then I started branching out even further and started doing, electric vehicles and just having all the fun there with all of them. You know what I mean? And then I got into the meme coins of stocks, if you will. And so I got to see that little run up. And it's just one of those. I think a lot of us have a very similar journey. I feel sorry for anyone who's getting in crypto. I'm so thankful that everyone who gets in crypto right now is experiencing the feeling that they have right now, because this is what you need to experience to be able to last in crypto. If you get in crypto and you see 100x on your money right away, you think you're a fucking savant and you think you can absolutely predict every goddamn thing the market's going to ever do again. You think everything is going your way and you are the absolute best person, trader, investor, whatever you want to call it, ever to exist, ever upon ever upon ever.
Yes.
You need to get slapped, man. You need to get punched in the face. You need to get pushed to the ground so you can see how true your grit really is with this game. And we are fortunate to be in the situation right now. Because if you do believe, my God, the prices that are everything that it is right now, my God, people.
Sometimes you got to see it to believe it. That's why my conviction is so real. I saw it. I didn't see it in crypto, but I saw it in the stock market, bro.
Yep.
And within a week, you could see your money just go crazy.
Yep.
Okay. It might not last a year of a bull. Like it might be 6 weeks of just to the top. You know what I'm saying? But if you never experienced that, if you've never seen it, I see why you're bearish. I see why you don't believe. I see why you're going to cash out at a 10x at best, because you're just not used to this, bro.
Correct.
If you've seen it, oh my God, you know what's coming.
It works both ways. It does. If you go and you see a pump and then you lose it, you're like, I got it. This is it. But if you stick around, my God, you're going to win. If you don't see a pump and you get in right now, you think you could be a freaking best trader ever because y'all are getting in at like a damn near true bottom price. I don't know how much lower everything is going to go. No one has a crystal ball to see this. So just take advantage of the prices as they are right now. But if everything you can get outside returns in crypto are happening right now at these prices. Like if you want to see a 2x turn into a 20x, that's the difference between getting in at these prices right now versus getting in at the price whenever everything else has shown you that it's going to start going back up. That's when most people will start investing. But if you get in now while people are crying in the streets, blood in the streets, crying and fighting and all the sadness that's happening, that is a buying opportunity, y'all. And that kind of goes into a little bit of what we're going to discuss today. Health, wealth, how to be rich, all that good stuff, right? So I know you've had some experience seeing some wealth. Congratulations there. I want every single one of y'all who are watching us right now on PulseNation to be able to also experience the same level of wealth. But what is wealth, right? Is wealth something where you have $100,000? For some people it is. Is wealth reaching $1 million and reaching that milestone? For some people it is. But what I think is more important than anything is relationships and your health. For some people who can make $70,000 a year, they can be truly happy and consider themselves wealthy from the love and affection that they have in their relationships and friendships. And that means more than anything you can imagine, y'all. That is so freaking amazing to just have any moment like that happen. If you have $5 million in your name, but you're 500 pounds, does that matter? Does that matter? And I threw out a crazy number just for a real purpose because I've seen these shows. My 800-pound life or whatever the fuck them shows are called. I'm a fucking half-ton whale. I don't know.
No offense to anybody that happens to be that big.
I don't mean it that way, but are you really wealthy?
Right.
You can't do anything with it, man. What do you get to do? So
go
ahead.
I was gonna say it's the same as the guy who's like, who works all his life and finally retires at 85. It's like, was it worth it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, bruh.
You get to stay home for a few more years. Like,
6 months and it's out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then often you hear people retiring at that age and they usually pass away because they lose their sense of purpose and it's a whole nother mindset that you have to be able to go through to be able to get that done. But if y'all can find a way to stay healthy, get healthy now before you're wealthy, then when you get wealthy, it's just that much easier, y'all.
And shout out to the older people that are here and are trying. You got kids, you got a legacy to leave. Keep going. You don't want to be, a lot of parents want to lecture their kids. They want to guide their kids. They want to, bro, I don't need none of that. I need money.
Right.
Okay. Like my dad talked to me, said, yo, bro, if you ain't giving me money, bro, you ain't helping. I don't care about the lecture, And I know the same for my kids. It ain't gonna be you need to get your life together. No, cut me a check worth $5 million, Dad, if you want to tell me something. Other than that, I don't want to hear it, bro. Because that's where I got to. I'm listening to all these lecture and it's like, yo, what did you become? What did you do? You ain't. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And there's going to be a lot of people on your way to wealth and true riches that are going to have all the answers for you of what you need to do with your money. Everyone's going to have a say in what you should do with it, whether it's sell, whether it's get out, whether it's invest in this, whether it's do this, do that. Everyone's going to have their own sense, their own 2 cents, if you will. But at the end of the day, y'all, please do not fall victim to them saying that stuff. You got to this moment in time based on your convictions and your beliefs.
Bingo.
So whenever you do get rich, when you make it, when you get the wealth that you're finally looking for in a year and 2 years, in 6 months and 3 months, whatever it is, then at that point in time, stand by your convictions.
That's true. And build a network of people in the same boat. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Okay, me and ATX are now a part of one network. We got Pulse Disciple. He's another one. You know, we talk to whales. We're networking with guys that are in the same position, same boat. Like, you don't want to, you know, just deal with your friends outside of crypto and let them get you wrecked. You know, oh, I was thinking of making a popcorn factory. If you could just invest $60,000 and we could. Nah, man, ain't doing no popcorn factories over here, dog. we re-upping, we reinvesting.
Yeah, niggas gonna be coming out here for fucking hand-me-outs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
look, man, I got this really cool business idea that I've been waiting for, man. And I think I can. No, man, if you ain't ever done that kind of shit before, first of all, I don't recommend doing that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being an angel investor if you truly think that's something that you've been called to do, and you think this is what I'm here for, is to be an angel investor and to help out these companies. But if you've never done that before, oftentimes, especially with friends and family, you lose relationships that way, y'all. You really do. Whether it be a portion of your business own, or a portion of the investment that you actually have in it, a portion of the say in it. Do they pay you back? Do they not pay you back? Is it interest? Is there no interest? If you've never done any of that before, don't be just handing out money, y'all. Don't be just handing out money. This is what I try to stress to people, that when y'all take profit, you need to use that profit to pay your life. And what I mean by taking profit is pulling that money out of crypto into the fiat world. Because there's eventually a point in time when everyone's going to go through this, and you're going to pull money out of the crypto world into the fiat world, and you're going to live your life, pay your bills, pay your cars, pay your health insurance, pay everything that you need to pay.
Yeah.
But don't go just spending money recklessly and aimlessly.
Don't go crazy. Okay. I've had the cars. It don't get you no more vagina than the next car. You could get the same chick in a Honda. You could get the same chick. You know, don't get the chains. I don't want to see y'all spending 30 grand on a chain. They make very nice fake moissanite chains for $1,000. Yeah, man. Yo, my earrings, moissanite. I ain't spending 30,000 on no fucking chain.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, like the house, okay? Don't go crazy on a house. If you got a house, maybe pay it off. Or, you know, pay a chunk of it up. But don't be like, now I got to go to Miami and get. Y'all know this. Why am I telling y'all this? Y'all know this, man. Y'all not crazy, bro.
But that's what they really do need to hear it, man. We need to. This is why we stream, y'all. You think this is like we could say it one time and you're just going to be like, I got it. Right. No, man, we need to rinse and repeat over and over and over. And I had someone say on the channel to my comment section or something like that, like, you say the same stuff a lot of the times, and I know a lot of your videos are, you know, just a little pep talk and stuff like that. I'm like, people need pep talks, man.
Yeah, no, you're right.
People need it. Like, regardless of what that person's feeling at the time, people need pep talks. People want reassurance that this is going to be okay. And if you don't have anyone in your corner telling you it's going to be okay, you go down some dark rabbit holes, man. You go down some deep, dark places. You get people over here telling you different shit to do and just wreck yourself.
Bro, I always wanted a big brother, bro. Somebody to kind of guide me, tell me, remind me, yo, you don't need to do that. I did that. It's not worth it, bro. Like, I did so many things in life because, you know, I just thought it was the thing to do. But if someone could have stopped me in my tracks and said, bruh, I did it. Don't even trip. You don't need it, bruh. Like chasing girls, something as simple as chasing girls.
Yep.
You know, the way I tell my sons now, bro, the girl should be the last thing you're worried about.
Yep.
No one told me that. You know, I was told, man, go to school, get your education, get a job, you know, find a woman, get married, da-da. Bro,
my dad would always be sitting there all the time. Just be like, you see that girl over there? Look at that ass over there.
Yes.
Come on, man.
No, it's not important, bro.
All the time. That's just all that he would do. You see that girl? Ooh, damn, she fine, nigga. Look at she looking good, man. She got them thick ass. You know what I mean? I'm like, God,
bro.
Dad. All right, Dad. Like, that's cool.
You get that bag. Oh. There's gonna be plenty of girls. You know, you can have your pick, and even after you get the bag, don't let that be your motivation. Because all they're gonna do is drain you, suck you dry. Screw that.
Yep.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your kids. Take care of your family, bro. You don't need no girls, and girls are, bro. Girls is shout out to girls, man. Real talk. I like girls.
We love the girls.
Yeah,
man.
we love
we really do. We need the girls, man. You need the ladies.
Could be a
you
distraction,
can be a distraction. Sometimes
but,
the distraction's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. But yeah,
Shout
I
out to
mean,
the girls in crypto.
making a family, having a family, all those things are some of the best things I was talking about. This is what we're talking about when we say, what is wealth to you? Right? Like having a family and you can take care of that family and they can have everything taken care of and you don't have to worry about putting a meal in front of their face. That's wealthy to some people, y'all. You got to understand there were days where I did not get a dinner, right? My mom didn't have the best growing up time and it was okay. I didn't blame her. She got her fucking PhD. You know what I mean? She got her PhD raising 2 kids by herself. Wow.
Not easy.
Wow. I'm not going to complain. I'm thankful. She showed me what true grit is, man. She didn't stop. Thank you. You know what I mean? I love my mom.
Yeah. It's
love my dad's too, but man, he's chasing tail. He's chasing all sorts of other stuff. You get distracted, man. He got distracted. And that's okay. That's shit, okay.
You know? It is what
this is what you were saying earlier, man. Like, Dad, I don't need that conversation. Look, man, unless you're trying to give me that 5 mil or something like that and tell me how to invest it and what to do next. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
That was my problem. I didn't need the conversation, but I was listening to it and I was following it.
Yep.
And I wish I had a me now to be like, bruh, are you someone to smack? Yo, what are you doing, bruh? How much are you worth?
Yeah.
Like, what are you focused on right now?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, slow down. Okay. You don't need, what do you want a Range Rover for? It's going to get old and then you're going to be mad and you're going to want another one. And that's going to put you another 80,000 in debt. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, you know what you want? Freedom. That's what you want.
So many people level up their life and they do it too fast. Okay. And I'll say exactly what I mean by that. So often do you go from making, I know everyone's at one point in time, maybe not everyone, has made 30,000 a year. Okay. And then you go make your 50,000 a year. Then you go make your 60, and then you go make your 100,000 a year. Then you keep accelerating and advancing and advancing and advancing. And there's always another goal. And it's always good to have that goal set. But so often our spending habits remain the same. So if you were spending 20% frivolously, making 30,000 a year, when you start making 100,000 a year, you're still spending 20% frivolously. You don't change that aspect. And that's what you need to learn how to change. That is what you need to learn how to do. When y'all start leveling up in this world of wealth, you need to learn how to not spend as you are right now in this world. That's true wealth at that point in time, because when y'all start going making $1 million a year, you're going to start spending 20% frivolously still. You're going to waste 200K and look back and go, where the did it go? What happened? What I got to show for it? And that's being generous on 20%, y'all.
Bro, that reminds me of what my homie used to always say. He used to say, bro, it's never enough, okay?
Never enough.
You got the car. You're the only kid in school with the car. You know what I'm saying? So some girl's going to say, oh, well, it's not a BMW. Then you get the BMW. Oh, well, it's not a house. You don't got a house. Then you get the house. Oh, well, it's not a private jet. You don't have a private jet. Then you get the private jet. Oh, you don't have a rocket ship. So, you know, it's never enough, yo. Stop trying to impress people because they'll never be impressed.
Yep.
Straight up. This is what I did. I wanted all these things to impress people. And then once I realized they don't get impressed, you're like, oh, like I don't need none of this. I need to take care of myself.
Or it's a 1 second feeling, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, that's it. That's all you get. That 1 second, and you're like, was that worth it? Was that worth it for that 1 second feeling? I don't know.
It's never worth it. I don't care if you sleep with Beyonce for a night. After 2 weeks, you get over it. Like, was it worth it? Was it worth me acting like I own this yacht and sleeping with Beyonce? No, you probably got into debt doing it. And Beyonce's gone. She's back with her husband. It's over.
Yep.
Like,
exactly, bro.
I don't care who it is, bro. Don't impress nobody.
Exactly.
Impress yourself. Impress your kids.
I want to know. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know in the chat, y'all. What is your definition of being rich? How much do you need to feel like you're rich? Give me some real numbers. Don't just throw out $1 billion or something crazy. Give me some real numbers as to what y'all are feeling like, because I feel that so often many people can attain their level of wealth that you're looking for, and it's not that far-fetched. It's really not. There's so often that we look for this little goal and these metrics and everything that we can do in life. But like I said, if you start making 200,000 a year, you want more. You start making 400,000 a year, you want more. You make $1 million in a year, you want more.
Mindset, bro.
Mindset.
It's all mindset, bro. Like, you got to switch your mindset, because if you have that mindset of you always want more and more, it's never going to be enough. You got to start looking around and look at what you got and what you can improve. You really don't need that. You know, shout out to guys like 50 Cent who keep hustling and making new movies. But do what you do, dog. But I don't need all that. I just want to chill. I want my kids to chill. I don't need to keep building. I don't need to be the greatest person ever. Like, just get your mind right, man. Get happy. Find happiness. Find happiness.
Yeah, Clifton Lewis says respect to ATX and Westcott. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, my man.
Appreciate you, dog.
Crypto Pimp, what's up, my dude? Speaking of, I actually got a delivery for you as well, Wes. We're going to talk a little bit later. But yeah, came from one of the Patreon supporters. Shout out to Dante Jr. Much love to you, my G.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you.
So I get it over to you ASAP. We'll find a way to make that happen. But
yeah, for sure. Appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, there's always the fun stuff happening as well. I just saw the Patreon piece right there, and I was like, I gotta say something. It just popped into my head like right now. You know how it goes sometimes.
Yeah,
you gotta see it to believe it, or believe it to see it. Yeah,
you gotta, yo, bro. If you ain't experienced a 20x, I see why you don't really care about crypto, because you're like, man, it's been 2 years, it's not happening anymore.
Right.
I've seen it. I've seen a 20x.
You've been told so many times that you're gonna get a 20x in a month.
Yeah.
You've been told so many times that it's gonna happen in a week,
bruh. If you experience that once, that high that you get, I mean, you'll sit there and wait a 4-year bear market for it to come.
Yeah,
I felt that shit, and I didn't capitalize. I didn't know what I was doing when I got it. I was just lucky. So imagine if you're prepared for it and you put that bag down and you wait for that shit to, you get 100x.
Get ready, y'all. Get ready. That's why this whole thing is all of that. Everything that we talk about right here is to get you mentally prepared, y'all. Mentally prepared to see the riches. Because if you are not mentally prepared, as Wes just said so eloquently, he literally just said he didn't know what to do. He saw the money go up, and there was nothing that he had a plan on. I say it all the time. It's the 5 P's, y'all. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I say it time and time again for a reason, because you need to set the plan as to what you were going to do. Whether you sell now and you're trying to buy back in later, you need to have that plan in of when you're trying to buy back in. And if the plan doesn't go that way, you need to have a backup plan of what happens when it starts pumping. Okay. And then once it starts pumping, what do you do? When do you sell? Because there's so often do you see a 10x turn into a 20x and you think a 40x is just around the corner, but maybe we go down for another 2 months. And maybe that's when you lose your faith and your conviction. Because you didn't have a plan in place.
Yep.
And I've seen it so many times over and over and over again. And I don't want y'all to go through that same feeling. That's why we have these conversations right now, because it's so important and so vital for y'all to understand that having a plan in place of what you're going to do when you see the money, that is better than anything else you can possibly do. And it's even better is write down the plan.
Yeah. Yo,
don't just think about it. Don't just think about it. Don't just be like, man, I got my book right here. I'm gonna go ahead and or I got my mind. Whenever I see it go here, I'm gonna go do this and this. Like, dude, I forgot my thought like 2 seconds. We've all done it before, right? It's like, man, what was I just thinking? What was I trying to say? The thought fucking goes away. It's in, it's here, it's there, it's gone. If you don't write that shit down, that stuff helps you permanently ingrain it within your mental brain capacity, y'all.
It's real shit, real stuff, man. Dog, you have to have a plan, because you're going to freeze. Okay, you're gonna freeze, dog. It's just like the guy who gets shot and he starts live streaming. Oh, they got me. What are you doing, bruh? Focus. Get to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? If you see that bag run up, you better know what buttons to hit. Don't start screenshotting it. Know what you're supposed to do when you see the number that you want to see. Don't be like you see the number you want to see, and instead of doing what you had to do, you're screenshotting. You're videotaping it. You're sending it to your boy. Yo, look what I got.
Yep.
Bruh. Pay attention. I did it when PulseChain launched. I froze. I saw a ratio that would have blown your socks off, your grandma's socks off. And I didn't do Nathan. I sat there and looked at it. I'm like, how much is this? Wait a second. And before you know it, the razor just dropping. I said,
it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Way gone. I didn't even get close to what I was supposed to have if I would have done what I was supposed to do. I do it to this day. I'm not perfect. Have that plan. Write it down.
Yeah.
Facts.
For sure.
Facts, dude.
Yeah, the PLS drops 2 zeros. That's wife changing money. I'd be off like Westcott.
Yo, trust.
I love that comment right there, man. It's so funny, man, because it's, and again, let's talk about this, man. So when you see the wealth, when you saw it with your first investments, were you sharing that with your spouse at the time? Was it something that you kept to yourself? Was it something?
It happened to be her father, her stepfather. It was her stepfather.
Yeah.
So she was in on it the whole time. Like, we've seen it together.
Gotcha.
So, but lesson learned.
Gotcha.
That's another lesson learned. Don't tell nobody about your investments at all.
God, listen to that, man.
Not because they're a bad person, but it's just that extra emotional, like, it's going to stress you out. You're going to have a plan, and they're going to have a different plan. And they're going to start to make you feel stupid for you wanting to stick to your plan. And then you're going to mess around and listen to them and do something dumb. And then now you're screwed.
Every single time. That's why I say, and y'all are going to want to do it. I know it because I did it. I've been there. Been there, done that. Learned. Not doing it again. Okay, cool.
Never.
So when y'all start seeing them X's go up, until that money comes into your bank account, don't say shit. Just say it's doing well. Who cares how much it's done? I know you want to celebrate and you want to rejoice, and that's what we're here for. We are here to celebrate and rejoice with every single one who's winning, who's going to win, who has the winning mindset right here. Because after everything, the only thing that freaking matters is your mindset, y'all.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
That's where it all comes down to, because when you start letting your wealth determine you as a person and who you are, you lost.
Bingo.
You lost. When you start flaunting your wealth just to flaunt your wealth because you think that gives you the power needed, you lost.
Bruh, that's the worst thing you could do is flaunt your wealth. I just told my friend the other day, I said, I'm shopping at Amazon and Target.
Yep.
Did you see that shirt I had on in my new music video? Amazon. That shit was nice.
Bro, I get everything on Amazon, fam.
Yeah, man. Bro, I was like $16 for that shirt.
Yeah, man. I love Amazon, bro.
I've bought shirts worth $500. I bought jackets worth $1,000. I bought Canada Goose. That ain't worth it. It ain't never worth it. Yep. I like $20 shirts at best.
Yep.
And I'm glad I got all that out of my system when I was 18 to 29, 30. Because now I don't need it. I don't gotta go to the Gucci store. I go to China. I order my shit from China. I get the same Gucci belt for $10.
Yep.
I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, don't let people make you think you gotta spend $800 on a belt.
Right.
I mean, my God, fuck that shit.
Right. Now, again, for some people, that does bring them true happiness, man. That truly does, right? And so,
like me, with the sunglasses.
You got to understand where you're going with it. Whenever I talk about the frivolous spending, that's the conversation that I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm referring to. When you start making however much money you made and you're already doing the frivolous spending as you are, multiply that by 10. You'll do the same frivolous spending. That does not change because that's you as a person. You've allowed yourself to do that. Okay. You've allowed yourself to do that. And you've always said that when I had this money, I would do X, Y, Z. Well, when you get the money, y'all, If you don't change that frivolous spending to a much better controlled portion, you are going to be spending the exact same amount, even bigger and even better and even more extravagant. And at the end of the day, for some people, it brings them happiness. For most, it brings them moments of satisfaction. That's the problem. It's a moment.
Yep.
And we have what is in front of us right now, truly generational wealth staring at your face, y'all. Because every single one of us want to stop working, right? I know all of us are tired of working their 9 to 5. I know everyone is tired of doing the normal thing of having to report to a boss, of having to check in to see if they can go on vacation with their family, of having to ask if they can go leave early for the day to pick up their kids for a game. Everyone's tired of that, man.
You got to ask for paternity leave. Like,
you got to ask for paternity leave. You just had a kid. Granted, you know what I mean?
Bruh.
You're getting sleepless nights because that baby don't care if you got a job. That's what we have staring at every single one of us right now. Staring you in the face right now. It's here. People, you found it.
They losing hope.
Congratulations. I know, and that's what we're here for, to bring it back.
They forget. People are thinking at 20x at best, 30x at best. Eric Wall said we're not even gonna do a 10x. I said,
I was laughing, bro.
I said, I got 2 questions, my dude. Where do you work, and are they hiring? Because I need to know how much you're getting paid to say these things. I mean, my God, dude, I need a job.
It's so funny, man.
Bruh.
But I look at it, and they don't even see it from the current prices. You know, that's what I find the most hilarious out of all this right now. They look at it from a standpoint of the sacrifice price, for example. That's what they're looking at it from. But what if you got in on the PulseX bottom? That's a lot easier to do a 10x, y'all. It is a heck of a lot. I mean, heck, the most recent bottom is 4 zeros and a 3. In order to do a 10x, all you gotta do is go up to 3 zeros and a 3. That's a 10x. Congratulations.
And guess what? Some people are gonna cash out at that. I already know a guy.
Yep.
$130,000 invested in the sacrifice.
Yep.
His plan is, I'm gonna put in another 100 when we gain another 0, and then I'm gonna just, when it 10x's, I'm cashing out. And it's just like, okay, I'm not mad at you, but I'm just like, you know, it's just like, you don't want to see if it goes above SAC. You don't want to see if it goes to a penny. You don't want to, okay, you know, it is what it is.
And let's just talk about that. Leave yourself a moon bag, y'all. No matter what, at the end of the day, leave yourself a moon bag. I don't care how small of a moon bag it is. Leave yourself a moon bag and let that fucker ride to be a moon bag. True moon bag. Not, I'm going to sell off and keep 10% and then sell off that 100% when it does another 2x or 3x or 5x. A true moon bag. And here's what a moon bag is, y'all. It's when you make your money, your millions of dollars, whatever the number is that you've always wanted to make, the hundreds of thousands, the tens of thousands, whatever that number is. You keep a portion. My portion always is 10%. If you're going to have a moon bag in something, especially meme coins, for example, a moon bag is 10% of your holdings. Now, you can choose whatever number you want, but you can sell 90% of that asset and then just freaking hold it. Who cares what happens at that point in time? If you sold 90%, there's a reason, hopefully, why you sold 90%. Hopefully, you did well for yourself. Congratulations. Yep. Go live your life. Go have some fun. You earned it. You know what I mean? You did the work. But hold yourself a moon bag, especially for your friend. And these blue chip coins, a layer 1, a DEX. Are you freaking joking?
Oh,
leave yourself a moon bag.
Of course. In this, of all things. Oh my. Bruh.
And then come back and check it, dude. Delete that account, move it over to a different wallet. I don't know what you got to do to stay away from it, to stop looking at it, because the more you look at it, the more you are tempted to do something silly.
It's like punching out a steak 15 years, you know?
Exactly.
You take some, you set it aside, and you ignore it for another cycle.
She gone.
Check back.
She gone.
Yeah, dude. I mean, oh, this is a layer 1.
Yep. and there's definitely going to be a lot of people. I want that fiat lifestyle. Yeah, dude. Hey, I feel you, Fox, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna be throwing a yacht party, man. Come bull market,
Yes,
promise,
it's
man.
coming.
We're gonna have a nice little yacht party with the
Yes.
PulseNation peeps.
Yes.
It's gonna be an absolute blast. We're gonna
Going
have
down.
several prominent figures that you're gonna want to be able to meet there
You
as
don't
well.
know.
Ain't no point in doing a meetup right now. People,
Yes,
this is the time you
exactly.
spend your money to go invest in yourself right now.
Bingo. Ding, ding, ding. We ain't doing a sacrifice. Ain't no PulseNation sacrifice. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. And if you sacrifice and you see that thing do some X's, woo, that's all I'm saying, man. Make sure you get the right things.
Yep.
Don't get everything. Get the right things.
Yep.
There's something called PulseX. There's something called PulseChain. There's something called Hex.
Woo.
All right. That's all I'm saying.
That's the pillars, man. That's a
saying.
Get yourself the foundation built. Make sure that bitch is solid. Make sure you got that nice, solid foundation.
Oh,
and then go have fun, man.
Ugh.
Go have fun. If you want to chase some meme coins, if you want to go chase some other stuff, make sure you got a DJin Wallet, y'all. This is something that needs to be said because there's going to be so many tokens coming out. I've already seen there's what 50 tokens a day or something fucking crazy. I don't even know. But if you look at Deck Screener and just look at how many tokens come out within the last day, my God, there's crap ton of tokens coming out left and right. Then you got other tokens that are actually hitting the Twitter feed that are getting even more hype around it. Get yourself a DJin bag, guys, because you never know which time you're gonna click that you connect to the DApp, and then boom, they drain your account.
Yep.
Everything that you've been working for, everything that you've been waiting for, every single time you've made a purchase, every single time you've DCA'd, gone.
Hey man, quick shout out to Twin Fam. This is his strategy right here. If he had 1.5 million banked with 250K passive income, he's retired. If he had 3 million passive, he's rich. Yep. So it's like, yo, man, find a way to earn yield. Find a way to after taxes, put that money into something that could produce a good yield. If something sitting in front of us called Hex, I don't know if y'all if y'all paying attention.
My God.
But you can earn something pretty nice, especially on PulseChain now.
Yeah, and you get a beautiful rolling stake there, and you get your staking ladder still coming out every single time. My gosh, y'all. It looks absolutely glorious.
That's what you want.
You got the yield farming right now with passive, all of it right in your face right now.
You want to make money in your sleep. Y'all know this already.
Yep.
And that's where we headed. That's where we headed. Let's get that bag. Okay. This is our turn. Bunch of bozos got lucky with Hex.
This is exactly it right here.
Yeah.
Kind of chaos saying too many people went broke trying to look rich.
Yo, dudes left the country. Dudes did that. Ran out of bread. I mean, don't retire too fast, y'all. Wait till that bottom bear shows up to make that decision. Don't retire in the bull. People retired at the top of the bull. I mean, well, I'm not going to knock them because it's like me watching the 50K go down. Like, we don't know. It's our first time. But learn from their mistakes. That's what I'm doing.
Yep. I'm
looking at everybody and I'm like, I see where you fucked up and I see what I won't be doing.
Yep. Yo, and that's what I'm saying. And what something that I learned while being in the Marine Corps and just in life in general, from managers and other things that you have, from officers, from non-commissioned officers, from everyone that you have that you look up to, they will do things that you can absolutely love and you can learn how to inhibit it into yourself. They will also do other traits that you will absolutely be disgusted by, and you make sure you never do yourself.
Yep.
This is a key moment that you can look at it from a stance of what did they do and what am I going to do differently? Or what did they do and what am I going to follow? Whenever I first got into Hex, the way I learned about staking was I looked at all the whale wallets, and I mean all of them, man. I went crazy. I was looking at them all, trying to figure out their staking strategies, trying to do this, trying to do that. I wanted to learn as much as I possibly could. Right. And we're blessed to be in a system that allows us to be doing that. Are you kidding?
Right.
We're so freaking lucky to be there. And what's even better is I learned things that people did that I absolutely loved. I saw other things that people did and I did not love. And I said, I won't do that ever because I learned from it, right? And so that's what you need to take away from all of this.
It's important.
Very important.
Important. You know, don't just listen to us. Go listen to other streamers. Go listen to Silvertooth, okay? Go find the video with, so, you know, someone was clowning me for watching that. Why are you watching that? You're losing brain cells. And I'm like, no, I'm learning where they fucked up.
Right.
So that I don't do that.
What's even sadder, man, that video, god damn, dude. Shout out to Silvertooth, man. But god dang, man. Yo, he had me feeling some type of way, bro. Cause I was just like, nigga, you've been in 7 years?
7 years, multiple cycles.
And then I see what he does. He showed it. He's literally showed it to us within like a week later. He said he sold his position, converted it into cash at the fucking bottom. At the bottom. Thinking he's gonna buy in when it's lower. Man, what if it never goes lower, man? That's what I'm saying. You gotta,
pal. You seen Bitcoin? You seen the numbers pumping? Oh God, this might not be the time, dog.
It's just, and then you're like, oh, that's how the 7 years.
Mindset.
Gotcha.
Mindset. Yep.
Because you couldn't fully stick it out, man. Like you're at the very end, bro. You're like, that's that same meme of the fucking diamond digger going down with the freaking the little pickaxe and hitting, and he's 3 feet away and he gives up. And then another person comes in and they come in and pick up the pickaxe, pick up where he left off,
and he gets right to
do it a couple times and get fucking filthy rich.
That's me. I'm coming in here. I'm learning from everybody's mistakes, bro. I watched that and I'm like, got it. See where you fucked up. Won't happen to me.
Do not give up now.
But why
put forth the time and energy and effort to be here?
Why is it that I can see where someone fucked up, but they can't see it? Like
you know what's best, and I've said this. I actually had a whole stream on this. I want to say Sunday. But I was talking in the same exact sense that it's very easy to notice other people's errors. Super easy, as a matter of fact. To notice other people's errors. It is very difficult to find your own errors. It is very difficult to find your own problem that you created, to do that self-analyzation and actually look at it and say, that's where I fucked up, because that is so tough to admit.
Bro, you have to look in that mirror, okay? You have to look in that mirror. You have to look at yourself, and you got to admit your flaws. You got to own them. That's why I
your
say,
flaws.
Bro, when trolls come at me and talk shit, I embrace it. I eat it because I'm like, yo, they saying that shit for a reason. Yeah. I always say, if your girl cheats on you, she cheated on you for a fucking reason. Okay. Facts. You slipped up somewhere, because if you was really that nigga, she's not cheating, bro.
Right.
You gotta look in that mirror, and you gotta or sometimes you have a dumb girl. I get it. You know, some girls are just hoes. It is what
yeah.
But for the most part, I'm trying to make a point.
You found yourself the one,
you ain't perfect, bro. Look in the mirror and own your flaws and mistakes and learn from them. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, sometimes going back and looking at what you did when you first got into the relationship, and then what you aren't doing now. You know, I have to do that same exact thing as well. Are you still going out on dates? Are you still bringing little gifts? Are you still bringing the flowers? Do you still go and entertain? Are you still doing all of that? And if you realize that at the end of the day you're not, I mean,
if you
hopefully you catch it early.
If you come home to another guy in your bed in your house,
dude, I don't even know, man.
Where did you,
fam?
Bruh.
Yeah, I got too many guns in this bitch to be
but at the end of it all, was it
oh, it's me. Yeah. No, it's me. Yeah. No, I would admit it afterward, but that nigga gonna die. That's all I'm saying. She might die too. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like they equally guilty in that regard, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, if your girl thinks she could do that to you, bro, look in that mirror.
But was she fine?
Yeah. Find out who you are. Find out who you are, man. Because maybe you ain't
exactly. That. Hey, bag hoes come out the woodwork if your bags get bigger. No joke, dude. Straight up, man. That's what I'm saying. If you let everyone know where you're at, And a lot of the times you like to exaggerate too. That's another thing. So most of the times when you make 100,000, somehow you made $1 million. I don't know. It's just one of those things, right? So a lot of the times you just exaggerate, and that's cool. It is what it is. We all do it. Everyone's guilty of it at some point in time. But sometimes that exaggeration will get you stuck in a hole where you think you got to show up and show off and actually show that you are. That's exactly what that comment was earlier, where it's literally this right here. I remember saying people trying to be broke, got broke, trying to look rich. That's it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Go to China, order from China, save on everything.
Yep.
If you look, I got a fetish for sunglasses, right? This is the one thing I'll probably spend money on.
Right.
But it's not something these aren't $50,000. It's $500.
Right.
These $800. It's nothing crazy. Okay. Have your little fetishes, but don't think you need 10 fucking cars, 2 mansions in Miami, a penthouse. Y'all know this. I don't got to tell you that. Go to China, get your fake Gucci belt, get your Louis, rent a car. You don't need to buy a $250,000 Lambo. Go to Miami for the weekend, spend the $1,500 and have it for 3 days. It's fine. It's fine.
I love it, man. Let's get into the comments here. Giovanni Lopez is saying 500K. What a great goal. That's what I'm saying, guys. Imagine
that's
you
your
turn
number.
$5,000 right now with a nice little 100x into a 500K. Now, what I want everyone to start realizing is make a plan right now for what you are going to do. It's good to have a number in mind. It really is. That's the first step in all of this whole talk that we're doing right now. In order to get rich and get wealthy, you got to first set a plan in place. And then you go backwards, y'all. So you got 500K as a goal. What are you going to do to get there? How do you get to 500K? What needs to happen to get to 500K? Do you just need to invest $500 and get 1,000x? Is that what you're looking for? Do you need to invest $50,000 and get a 10x? You got to go backwards and find out what it is it's going to make you get there. We got Optimality saying 6 million. Phenomenal number again. Like these are all great numbers, y'all. And I made everyone do this, and I not make y'all did it because you wanted to, but I asked y'all to do this to make a point that when you have a number in mind, you need to take the next step now. And how do you get that number? That is the goal in this conversation. That was the whole purpose of putting that there.
Right.
Once you have that number in mind, how do you go about getting that number? Do you do it by investing? Do you do it by saving? Is that still in the investments? Is that in the account? How much is in the account? How much is in the investment? All of these things need to start coming to fruition. You've really got to start thinking about all of these things, y'all, because being rich and wealthy is one thing. Having financial savviness is another thing, y'all.
Bro, I mean, where else are you going to go? That's what I want to know. When people like Eric Wall comment and say they nonsense, I want to ask them, well, what do you suggest? Where should I invest? What's the next best play for the next cycle? And it's just like, I don't see it. I don't see anything better than this right here. I don't see it. But I could be wrong, but I'm still going to take my chances here. Screw that.
Lee says, I'm telling you, get your Honda as a full-timer. Once you get your itch, rent an exotic car for 5 days and watch the itch fade away.
Exactly. Bruh, one trip in Dominican Republic, you'll be over chicks. You'll never want to see a chick again.
What's even better about that with the exotic cars, it's so much easier to go about renting it because you never take into account all the other items that go into owning that car.
Oh,
how much is maintenance? How much does the tires cost? How much do the brakes cost?
Bro, if you
how
hit
much
a
is
speed
normal
bump,
service?
Bro, if you hit a pothole, good luck. Good luck.
How much does it cost to redo that carbon fiber? You know what I mean? All of that stuff. How much does it cost? That's what you need to look at. It's not just this car's $1 million. You got to understand that the brake job alone is $15,000 or $50,000. You got to understand that the tires that you're putting on there are another $50,000.
Yo, bro, it's never worth it. I mean, unless cars is your fetish, is your thing, for me, it ain't worth it, bro.
Rich and wealth are different. Rich is comfortable. Wealth is longevity for generations. Facts. Facts, man.
That's another
You got to
thing.
first, but you got to first get rich, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get wealthy. And then you got to have a plan.
That's the thing, bro. Like once you run up them first million or a few millions, it's not that much harder to get the rest. You know what I'm saying? You might have to wait another 4 years, 6 years, whatever. But you want to get it right this time, bro. You want to get it right this time. You know, who knows how many more cycles we got left? Okay. BlackRock is getting it. Like Richard always says, the richest guy bought Elon Musk. Now the richest entity is about to get into this bitch. Okay. How much longer do we got? I mean, my God, $9 trillion. Woo!
I know, man. They could literally sneeze into Bitcoin and it would just
bro.
Oh, jeez. So I mean, what they got I think they said they had 160,000 Bitcoin at what $30,000 right now, and I know their average is much lower, by the way, because there's no way they just bought 160,000 at the 30,000 that it is right now. But that's still 4.8 billion. And if you're talking overall of their $7 trillion that they actually have, how many fucking commas? Is that a 4 comma club? God dang. You know, that's literally 0.06 of their entire bag is in Bitcoin. Oh my God.
Hey,
like
man.
God, what if they just move 1% in?
Bro, if there was not a better time to get into crypto, good luck.
Yep.
Good luck.
Being able to buy my first new car would make me feel rich. That's dude, Hexworks One. I feel you, man. I remember, like I said, so many times I worked in the car dealership for a long time. So I went through so many cars for a long time.
Right.
And what's funny about that is, you know, I finally was able to learn. That's how it got me teaching, got me learning on credit, got me doing all this stuff, understanding payments, understanding all that stuff. Because before, man, I had a little beater car. It was like a 99 Toyota Camry. And then I actually went down to like a 94 Toyota Corolla. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so like, I've been there, y'all. I've been there. I'm telling you. No AC, no fucking four window. We call it four. The 4 windows down, 60 miles an hour. That's your AC.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Tough, man.
Been there, man. I've lived in my car. I've been homeless.
Yeah.
I've been in those moments, man. I'm telling. And then I envision everything. I set a plan in place to start doing certain things.
Hey, man.
It's incredible, and then I got it.
You came a long way, dog. And what you brought with you was gratitude, man. You are grateful for what you fucking got.
I'm grateful every single day that I'm here, man. I came back from the Marine Corps and I realized I'm alive, man. I'm above the green grass. I'm above the earth, man. I had to put so many brothers and sisters down, man. Truly, truly heartfelt moment that when you realize that I may not be here right now had I just been a few inches over or something stupid.
Fuck, dude.
That's absolutely wild, y'all. Absolutely wild.
It was like that, bro. It was like that.
Oh, always, man.
Next to you, people just fuck, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. That's terrifying, man. That's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, I went through. That's what I'm saying. I got through the deep dark hole back in shit, dude. I was.
Dude, I don't like that.
2011. I didn't think I was gonna live, bro.
Oh,
truth be told,
dude.
I didn't know if I was gonna be around. You know what I mean? And that was after I was out of the Marine Corps. I didn't think I was gonna be around, type deal. I didn't think I deserved to be alive. You know what I mean? I had many things called that survivor's guilt. There's so many moments when you feel a certain type of way. At the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Whether it's a guardian angel protecting me, whether I'm alive and they're gone, it sucks, man. Truly sucks. And then the war we fought was for nothing. Garbage, bro. You look at that shit and it's just garbage, man. And you realize, all right, cool, man. They don't give a fuck about us. Got it.
It was. That was that moment you needed. That was that moment. They don't give a fuck. Because, you know, that's what brings us all together. Because we all had that moment where we're like, they don't give a fuck about us. What am I doing? What am I doing?
And that's why you can't be listening to the outsiders whenever you do make the riches. That's why you can't listen to the outsiders when you're trying to get to the riches.
Everything they tell us is to keep us from the riches. Everything.
From day distraction, bro.
School from day one is a lie. They tell you, yo, don't work in groups. Work by yourself. Finish it by yourself. Don't use this. Bruh, nah, there's tools to do that. I don't need to fucking... I can use a calculator. I can use Google. Like, that's what they made it for. Don't tell me I got to do this and help me win. Don't fucking hold me back. Bro, it's all, bro. We all had that moment where we're like, bruh, this real world shit ain't working. Right. I need to go into deep dive and find out the real truth to how to make it out this shit. Thank God we here, bro.
Thank God, man. Seriously, man. Straight up, dude. It's one of those things that you got to have that moment in time and realization and know that, again, dude, like, tomorrow's not promised. That's what I always say, that, man. I truly do mean it for obvious reasons, right? Tomorrow's not a guarantee, dude. So what are y'all going to do to make sure that you can get everything you want in your life right now? That's what I'm saying. That's why I do advise taking profit. That's why I do advise learning how to live a better life, a healthier life, a friendlier life, a more genuine life. You know what I mean? If you realize that at the end of the day, you got no one in your corner who can help you out, man, that's a hard place to be. But it ain't the end. Okay?
Facts.
It ain't the end, bro. That's it.
Facts.
I know I said this last time, bro. If it's not all right, then it ain't the end. Right?
Absolutely. Hey, man. Toasty said ATX survived to help others survive. Ain't that some shit?
Damn.
You're here for a reason, bro. You are here for a reason.
Damn.
That's facts. I mean, you've done a lot for me. So I appreciate you, dog. Like, real talk. And this is only the beginning. Like, facts, our story is just starting, bro.
Facts. And that's what, you know, that's where we have these conversations, y'all, because we're real niggas too. We're just we're in the back. We're just wanting to make it just like every single one of y'all.
That's facts. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in here. I see Toby Wan checking in. I see Ben Dubar.
Love you.
What's up, brother? Taj is in here. I see my boy Taj. Grew up together, man. Shout out to Taj.
Yeah, this is funny. Late 28 says 28 mil. Of course, man. I got you, late 28, man. We're going to make sure you get it. But this is what I'm saying, y'all. After you write that number down, that's the first step. What are you going to do to get there? And then what do you need to do to make sure that you can get there? Do you need to go work a second job so you can invest some more money at this point in time while things are low? Because fucking A, man, the prices are just looking great.
Hey, man. Hey, I know what I'm doing. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, my God, bro. What if we get the number that we're not expecting? What if we get it? You know, people keep saying we're probably not. What if we do? What if we get 10,000x from SAC?
What if we do?
And what if you missed out? What if you watched all of us who sat here through these streams get there and you didn't because you didn't believe? You got your 10x and you dipped. Oh, my God. You'll never forgive yourself.
You will. You really won't. And that's where you do something stupid. You do something stupid. You start chasing and you get the FOMO. And God forbid you happen to FOMO at the very fucking top. And then all you lose all your money. You just better be ready to hold it out for the next freaking time. Because that's like everyone has a chance to see that happen right now, man. Like everyone who's scared to do something right now because they don't know what's gonna happen. Cool, that's okay. I'm not saying everyone needs to be cool with it. Here, hold on. I gotta get the puppy up.
Yeah, no worries.
Looky.
Yo, man, don't mess this up, y'all. Don't mess this up. We saw what happened to the Hexicans. We saw it. They did it. I talked to some of them, bro. Their lives are incredible. They eating oysters. They at the restaurant. Oh, look at the
motherfucker matches me.
Look at the puppy. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's nice. Oh my gosh. See, when you get a 10,000x, you could get a dog like that. That's a nice dog, and you can get a babysitter to go with it. So
yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Yo, we see a 10,000x, G. That's what I saw the wife the same thing, bro. I was like,
yeah, we gotta get
your ass, man. When you start seeing levels of wealth, you start getting people to mow your lawn, you get maid service, you get all that shit. Next level of wealth, we're looking at getting personal fucking cooks. We're looking at getting, you know what I mean, like all that shit. You know what I mean? But it comes in waves and it comes in time, because I'm not just gonna just because you go make $1 million all of a sudden doesn't mean you go spend it all on all that shit.
Please don't.
That's what I'm saying by frivolous spending. That right there, that's another example. But I'm hitting y'all with examples because y'all gotta hear them.
Hey, sometimes you gotta sometimes you have to mess up to learn. Okay, it's just like the kid in the stove. Mom tells you, "Yo, stove's hot, don't touch it," and you're like, "Yeah, bullshit." And when you touch it, you burn your finger. All right, so sometimes you got to get burned in order to learn, and that's what happened.
Dude, we got lots of Mexican restaurants in Texas, and they be bringing out them fajita plates. I don't know how it is in Jersey and shit like that, but they come out with them fucking fajita plates, and they're just sizzling. They're like, just be careful, it's hot. And you're a kid, and you're like,
my son literally does that. I say, yo, don't touch that, it's hot. He'll look me right in my eye. Boom, what's up? Burn his finger, start crying. I told you, dog. See, again, this is what I meant by I wish I had a brother to tell me, yo, don't do that. I never had that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, take these streams for that. Like, we're telling you, I've ran up the bag before. And what did I do? Let me go get a house. Let me go get cars. I ran and got all this shit. And now I barely have dry powder to put in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, bro, I found the opportunity after I got everything. And it's like, bro, if you would have waited, imagine you would have put that money into this. Oh my God, you'd have been finished. You'd have been done. You would have been finished. Now I'm hoping I can retire. I don't know if it's going to come this cycle, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing, Gloria. Okay. I know.
Smart.
That's true.
Smart.
And tough to be able to do as well. So shout out to Gloria for doing it right, because not everyone is built like this, man. Not everyone can withstand seeing an investment drop 99%. Not everyone can watch it go down fucking 80% for that matter, or 40% or 50%. Like, it doesn't even have to go that crazy. Just a lot of people have a very tough time seeing their hard-earned money that they've worked so freaking hard for just go and just fucking disappear and just cut in half. You know what I mean? So, words of a wise woman right there. Congratulations on being smart like that. Allison, no, you cannot do limit orders on PulseChain yet, unfortunately. Downside, it is what it is. Coming soon. I think they're coming out with, the whole fuck system and fiat and the whole famous and all them. I haven't checked it out personally yet, so do your own research there. But I know they're talking about.
By the way, they'll be on the show tomorrow. We're gonna have Buck and Dylan from the Fiat team. So
there you go.
Make sure y'all tune into that.
Yep. We're gonna ask some questions. Yep.
Yeah, leave us some questions. Come back to this video, leave some questions. We'll ask them tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, put them down in the comments below. We'll write them down. Make sure to ask them in the live stream tomorrow. So once we're done, go ahead and do it. Alan had a 1 second feeling. Sounds like a date night for me. I'm the one pump kind of guy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody here, man.
I'm gonna change mine to 9 mil. If you can't find it, some sort of passive income. Yeah, exactly. Really sell the 9 mil, you're fucking up. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't even have to cash out fully. If you can go make freaking good money based on passive income, my God. If you take $1 mil of that and you just invest it into maybe a hex rolling stake every 100 days or so, or 180 days, or whatever that number is for you. Woo-wee.
Yep.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Man, don't get too crazy with y'all investments. Y'all know what to do. PulseChain, PulseX, Hex. If you want some Ethereum, cool, get it. You might get a 5, 6X. That's cool too. That's a safe play. But my God, the meme coins, the this, the that, like, come on, dude. It's going to be something new next week. I don't see nobody talking about Pepe. I don't see nobody talking about Beetroot. I don't see nobody talking about nothing no more. And it's going to be a new one next week.
Yep.
I don't want it. You could keep it. And you could also jump for joy.
Hey, let's go. I appreciate all the good stuff here. ATX help others survive. Yeah. ATX, you must do a stream on how to cash out. Gloria, I have many streams on how to take profit. Now, cashing out is different in not only every state, but every country for that matter as well. So, like Randy Alarski doesn't cash out the same way I cash out, for example. And, many other people in the UK have a harder time cashing out because of their own institutions. I wouldn't say harder time. They have a different way of cashing out. Because again, I don't live in the UK, so I can't say if it's harder or easier.
Right.
But yeah, when it comes to the States, cashing out, same way you get in, it's the same way you get out. It's just to keep it simple. So however you got into the crypto game is the same way you get out. My average is usually take 5-10% of your bag and then go live a good, comfortable life. So when you go make that first meal, maybe cash out 100K, for example, for some people. Again, yes, that could be more than they would want, but you get to alleviate so much stress off your shoulders at that point in time. With that money in your bank account, you can do so much stuff, y'all.
Yes,
so much stuff. And then that 900K, you can let it go and then just watch it go all the way back down to fucking 50K and then let that bitch ride and then just see it go all the way up to millions.
Facts.
Because you had that 100K first taken out. But like, everyone's going to have a different thing. You're going to have to pay taxes. Yep. Everyone's got different taxes, all that good stuff. So like, I can't really say like how to cash out for everyone, but ideally, Gloria, however you got in is the same way you get out. Do a portion of your bag and go live a good life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the good times are coming. Facts on facts. Let me just kind of read through here. See what other chats we have real quick and see if you see anything. Obviously,
definitely.
More than happy to point it out too.
Shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe button on the way in and on the way out, and leave us a comment on the actual video. It's cool. Brizology says Bitcoin is over 30K. Woo. Shout out to my homies at BlackRock. Y'all go on my Twitter. Y'all see I'm tight with them. I spoke with Fink. You know, we cool. We gonna make this happen. You know, Fink's my guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you imagine people that dump their pulse at a 2x after 2 years of waiting, then seeing where the price is in 12 to 24 months when we hit 10,000x, bro? They're gonna be sick. I mean, I don't know.
You're not gonna hear about those folks. That's what I also want to share.
Bingo.
You will not hear about those individuals.
Nope.
You occasionally get the meme guy of the Hex who's like, why did I do it? That's like a rare freaking moment because people aren't advertising their losses like that, y'all.
You know who those people become? They become Eric Wall.
Yes, sir.
Yo, dog, you read my mind, man. Don't do that shit. Don't fucking do that shit.
Yeah, that's just hilarious, man.
I think I did the troll breakdown last week, and I know what a troll is. That's a troll. That's a troll. He lost.
True troll. He had the chance. He had the chance. He watched it just go and disappear and just
eternal fudder. Eternal fudder.
And those are the people who only wanted to see it go down so that way one day they can say they were right.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing they're going for.
Goofball.
They don't even care if it does another 100,000x. They just let their pride get in the way. And they're just like, I just won't do it. I won't.
I gotta clip that and tag him, bro. I gotta tag his goofy ass.
I'm down for that. That's a good clip. Hey, don't be clipping that, y'all. Let Wes do it.
I'm gonna clip that and tag his ass.
Oh, my bank. No, I'm into crypto. That's awesome. Most banks freaking hate crypto, Gloria. So if they're cool with it, then yeah, the same way you get in, it's the same way you get out. And yeah, it's a lovely little thing too. Once that money hits that bank account, my God. Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Yo, the timing was so perfect.
I'm a bit of a minimalist, but I don't care. I don't care much for material things. I just want a bunch of money, good health, and my friends and fam, happiness. That's what I'm saying. They did a study, and they actually found that most people making $70,000 a year was kind of that sweet spot. But $70,000 a year was where people saw basically their true wealthy happiness moment. Because that was when they were comfortable with friends, with family, and all that good stuff. Because they say more money, more problem. There's a reason why that statement has been tried and true and tested forever upon ever. Because when you start making over 100K, 200K, you're gonna have people doing the little hammy outs. So, hey man, I need this or whatever. All of a sudden they become friends again. All of a sudden they start trying to come back around. They weren't with you during this time. They weren't with you while you were telling them, hey man, maybe you should look into it too. No, they just expect that you got lucky and that they want shit for free. And
exactly.
I have a rule in life that I do one time. I will do a payment one time for people. And I say, you got one chance.
Yep.
And if you want to use that opportunity right now, then so be it. But I'm only going to give you one chance.
Right.
And that's it. Because fuck that, dude. I ain't going to be back here next week, next month, next year. I don't want to be seeing that again. I'm going to tell you, you got one chance. And if you want to use it, then use it. If you don't, fuck off. Come back when you're ready to use it. Go find a way to go make your own money right now. Because right now, it's freaking here, y'all.
Ooh, it's beautiful, man. Shout out to everybody making bread. Shout out to the guys who farm in and harvesting and providing LP. Good for you, man. Get that money, bro. It's a beautiful time. It is a beautiful time. All you got to do is sit and wait. Sit on your ass, okay?
Yes, sir.
You'll know, okay? You'll know when that bull is here. You'll know when that euphoria hits. And when it does, remember this conversation. Remember what we've been talking about.
Absolutely. Be prepared. Be ready. Don't, guys, stay vigilant during all this, man. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what it is, guys. We're going
to, people didn't think Hex could get to a penny, okay? And then it got to a penny. And then they're like, okay, well, this got to be the top. And then you know what that shit did? That shit went to 50 fucking cents. Be careful, y'all. Be careful, dog. Don't tell me that Pulse can't do a 10x. You crazy? Are you sick?
Don't tell me that it can't do 100x. Don't tell me that it can't do 1,000x.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We done looked at the charts. We looked at it all. We've seen it. Hex, shout out to Hex McKenzie for doing them little sheets.
Yes.
What happened to that,
beautiful, man? Keep doing that. Yeah, bring that back.
Come on, 4,000x within 3.5 years.
Yeah.
At minimum. 500x within a year on PulseX. At minimum.
Bro. I mean, look, you know where that shit started? I love Sami, but it started with him. Sami was the first one to come in like, look, guys, don't wait for a 5. Maybe it might be 100. Maybe it'll be a 50. Not hating, love Sami, but I'm just saying, don't forget that it could also be a 500x, a 1,000x, a 3,000x. Okay, you know, people thought, yo, it's happening all over again. Okay, Hex launched. Hex went to a penny. Hex went to what, 8 cents, and then what did Richard do? Announce the sacrifice for Pulse Chain.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what happens when Pulse Chain goes to a penny, and what does Richard do? Announces the sacrifice for the wallet. Like, come on, y'all. History repeats. I think Richard Hart is a historian. I wouldn't be surprised, man. That motherfucker.
He's from the future for sure, man. He's already seen this all play out. If y'all don't think he's got this all planned out, y'all are absolutely wrong.
Hey, shout out to Heartbeat, man. Heartbeat's my guy, man. We see you in the chat, man. Big shout out to Heartbeat. Make sure y'all go to his channel, subscribe. Great content, almost daily. Is it daily? It might be daily, but man, it's just great content.
Definitely great content. Yeah. Guys, shout out to every single one who's here. Like I said, y'all are the real OGs. We got Fiat and the famous guys coming on tomorrow. So let us know what questions that you have. Leave them down in the comments after we end the video so we can make sure to capture those comments as well. So once we're done, go ahead and hop in there. Wes, you ain't got anything else to say for these lovely individuals?
Hey, man, I want to see everybody make it, man. That's really it, bro. I would love to see y'all on the yacht when we have this party.
Yes, sir.
In less than 2 years. I would love to see y'all.
Yes, sir. And with that,
what about you? You good?
With that, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Much love to every single one of y'all. See you back here tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe, belly button and all. Peace.
Take care, y'all.
Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch.